Everyone, welcome back to the World of Wonder mini album series. I'm using a oval shape cutting template to trace a sort of a swoop or swoosh shape on this piece of pattern paper and cut it out with my scissors, and then I've cut the paper in half and doubled it back on itself. I'm going to trace the shape again, and I'm going to cut it out again with my scissors. Now that I've cut it out with my scissors, what I'm going to do is I'm going to position it on the page where I want it and then trace around the edge of the page. And this just helps me to know where to put the adhesive. Because I want it to be a pocket, I'm only going to put adhesive on 3 of the sides. I'm going to leave the curved side open so that it'll be a functional pocket. And now I'm going to use the pencil marks I made earlier to line it up again perfectly and trim it out. I'm using a Martha Stewart craft knife with an X-Acto X-Life blade on a tonic glass mat. And I find that using a craft knife on a glass mat makes it much easier to cut your paper. So now I've taken some plaid paint and replaced its lid with the Ranger Dabber Top, and I'm using it to sort of distress the edges. Now that both pockets have been glued down, I'm taking a hot glue gun and using it to apply some ribbon and lace trim. I'm just putting the glue down a little bit at a time and then pressing down the ribbon and lace. And then I'm going to just trim it off with my scissors so that it matches the curve of the swoop. And now I'm just going to put a little diamond glaze on the edge of the lace to keep it from fraying. You could also use fray check for this. That's what it's designed for. I just don't happen to have any. So now I'm taking one of the Prima chipboard pieces from the World of Wonder, or excuse me, the Flights of Fancy collection, and I've applied some of my black foam venture tape to the back and stuck it down to the pocket that will be on the right side of the page. I'm going to use that as a decorative accent. I'm just going to add a few more goodies. I've got a Prima flower here from the Symphony Blend. That's the style. Just gluing it down with some hot glue. And this is some more of those Alice in Wonderland woodcuts that I printed on the Claudine Helmet sticky back canvas and then stuck to a small piece of chipboard so it's easier to handle. And I'm taking my craft pick or piercing tool to pull out some of the threads of the canvas so it will fray on the sides. And now I'm just marking where I need to cut it so that it'll appear as though I slid it underneath the Prima chipboard piece. And I'm just going to apply a little hot glue to the back of the chipboard on the canvas piece and stick it to my page. And now that it's stuck down, I'm going to just give you a look at it so far. The picture I've used of Alice is the picture of her drinking the potion to make her smaller. And the title of this page is going to be Growth. And so now I'm just making another custom trinket pin, and and I've stuck it behind the flower there. And if you bought my Christmas DVD, I did a tutorial on how to make these trinket pins, but since then other people have done them on YouTube, so I'm not going to get too in depth with that. The stickers here are the jewelry box font, and they're pink glittered, and I'm gluing them down with some Scotch Quick Dry tacky adhesive, which I really like as a liquid glue, quite a bit. And so now I've added some Prima flowers, which I'm also going to glue down with the Scotch Quick Dry tacky adhesive. And so I'm just putting a little drop of the adhesive in the center there and then sticking the flower down. And then I'm going to put another drop of adhesive in the center of the flower and stick the bling piece to that. And these are actually the basic gray opaline half pearls. And I'm using green ones. It's kind of hard to see on camera, but you'll see when I do a close-up. And I thought I wanted to add this small paper flower here. It's actually something that I removed from the center of a larger Prima flower that I wanted to add a locket charm instead of the flower center. And I saved the flower center, now I'm just using it here on this page. And I have used my Nestabilities Labels 10 shape here, and I'm going to use these to make the pockets for the pages. I cut them out 4 times with different pattern papers from the collection, and I'm just sticking them together with Scotch Quick Dry Tack adhesive and flattening them a little with that block there. And then I went around the edges with the white paint, and now I'm punching a hole because I want to hang charms from these 2 pockets, or tags for the pockets. And I'm just going to reinforce the holes here with these eyelets. This eyelet brand is Sewing Basket, and it has a front and a back. I really like how finished it is because of the front and back. So now I'm adding a Tim Holtz jump ring to the eyelet, and I'm going to hang a 7 Gypsies charm dangle, or ring dangle I think they're called. And then I'm going to add another jump ring to the bottom of the ring dangle and stick a butterfly charm to it. And then because I didn't like how it looked with 2 charms hanging down, I added a flower and a piece of bling to the other one to cover the hole. So there's the cover, and here's the first page, which you can see in video 2 of this series, and here's the second page, which you can see in video 3. And so here is the 3rd page that we just did. You can see where it says grow and has the butterfly charm dangling there, and then the Alice in Wonderland woodcut. And then this is going to be the next layout. So I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time. Bye.